Hooray! We made it! Oh, I guess the whole place was kind of collapsing in on itself, so maybe that's part of what let the dragon get through, whereas we couldn't do that before. Kind of had a shield up or something or other. I don't know what it was. A little pocket dimension or something? I don't know. Why did we go here? Oh, right, we're on Cetus. Okay. I was thinking we were in the port of Liberté, not the town on Cetus. So it's like, well, why did we go there? It really has nothing to do with what we were doing. Or, there's no particular reason to go here first. But anyway, oh yeah, we got all this legendary stuff. We should try to take over the world with it. Well, yeah, after I conquer every kingdom around. Oh. Well, that seems kind of lame. Well, what about post-game stuff? Well, we'll worry about that when we get to it. I like the ending music. So anyway, we give back the... What was it? The shield here, I think? Yeah, it was the shield. I remember going here first when we were doing all the legendary collection stuff. Yeah, what's going on, man? What are you talking about? I mean, is he talking about Ariadne, however you pronounce her name? Or Unita, maybe? Or... I don't know. I don't think they ever really say anything about, like, romantic feelings from Brant at all, really. Let alone towards someone else. But, well, anyway. Oh, yeah, we decided to return the other half of your town here. You keep reminding her about that, Jessica. She's gonna rip your lungs out. Ha ha. Maybe you should become a bandit. Aww. You're not gonna tell Air what happened, are you? Okay, never mind then. Yeah, I decided to go back, or go to one screen for the ending here, since there's nothing going on the top screen. At least during this part, anyway. When we're going around the towns. I like it when they do that, like in the Dragon Quest games they do that a lot. Oh, and what I was thinking about with the final boss, I just remembered... It wasn't Dragon Quest V, it was Dragon Quest VI. I think it was the second form of the boss that kind of reminded me of the second form of Chaos there. For some reason I thought it was 5, but no, I think that's 6, actually. What do you mean, a greater role in the world? Why do we need to go to Oh, yeah, we kind of took some of their stuff. But isn't Horn your home? I mean, what about your mom? Well, all of you guys, actually. Do just when you need to even have parents? I don't think we ever observe any familial relationships for those two. I think one of the villagers said something about Jusqua, but I thought they just knew him. Like they were just acquaintances or something. Well, you remember what happened the last time you became so fixated on money? Hey, wait a minute. One of the merchants isn't here. Let's see. Trillion, Bilion. So that would be Mylion, who's not here. Oh, wait. No, I think he is there in the upper left. Air's hat was blocking it. But yeah, I think that was him there. couldn't get a good look at his face. I mean, anyone can see Thousand. I mean, he's bigger than my turban. Holy cow! Yeah, it's kind of hard to see where to land there. Oh, well, you're welcome. Oh, I was going to say, what happened to you, Brant? Yeah, we gave back the Armor of Light, so I don't know if I like that or not. I mean, it's kind of a nice touch when we give back the Legendary Gear. They remove it from our character models or whatever. But then you're walking around in your pajamas during the rest of the ending. And then your turban is twice the size of your body. How are you balancing that thing? What are you, a toad? Or, I forget the name of the toads that lived in dry deserts. There was like a name for their race, but I don't recall what that was. I'm sure someone will tell me. But yeah, turban looks... I mean, I like the turban look. It just looks kind of goofy when you don't have any armor to go with it. Hey, we were going to have a sleepover. You don't charge for the inn anyway. Besides, who are they going to do business with? What temple? It's not really a temple here, but okay. Well, yeah, you are kind of watching over the whole world. Shouldn't you, I don't know, go home or something? Or maybe invite some people to live with you? Well, you got your dragon, so you can drop on by anytime you want. So I guess all the animal friends, or like Lilibel, what was it, Arborak, there's more, but I guess they're all alive now because time and space were warped or whatever, and then we get to keep the parts that we liked and get rid of the parts that we didn't like about history or something like that. I reject your reality and substitute my own. Pretty much, yeah. So are we going home now or something? I don't recall any other towns being in this vicinity. Oh, was that like a little patch of snow there, I guess? Huh, I never really go there. Well, at least Jusqua is dressed properly for the occasion with whatever he has on his head, I don't know. Yeah, you might want to watch out for her. She might drop a few meteors on you if you insult her, or you worry about her too much. Ha ha. Well, actually, she was carrying the load, really. She was doing at least 75% of the damage that I was dealing. Holy cow. Well, she's already got plenty of experience in that. Real world experience. Oh, is that our dragon? Do we have 2 dragons now? I guess, what is it? Roland's dragon was brought back. That's another one of those animal friends. So, yeah, I guess, yeah, they're all good. What duty? Booty duty? Nah. Nah. Well, you see, King Horn, we kind of have all the magic now, and you banned all of it in the kingdom, so I don't think there's a whole lot you can do to stop us. Too bad there's not a magic spell that can do, like, teleporting and stuff. I mean, I suppose we got dragon wings, but it would have been nice if we had something like... What was it? If they worked like the Zoom spell in the Dragon Quest games, where you could just choose a destination, just go right there instantly. Although I do like the... What was it? the flying music and all that stuff. So you always gotta have good airship music. So let's watch the credits roll. I like how they do the more of an arranged version of the main theme of the game. Nice touch. So we're watching the credits roll. Let's review our adventure and the game itself. Let's see, for the graphics, I'd give them an 8 out of 10 myself. I liked how they handled them, giving it, even though it was somewhat 3D, it was still kind of had that old school storybook charm to it. I know a lot of people really didn't like the graphics to the game, and it's the DS. What did you expect? But, whatever. But yeah, I also liked how it was kind of like Radiant Historia in a way, where you didn't have total control over the camera or anything like that, but like in Arbor, where you moved around in a circle around the village there. I like how they handled stuff like that and everything. Let's see, for the music, that's probably my favorite part of the game. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. I love all the battle themes. They just got better and better as the game went on. It would have been nice if they had, more variety to the dungeon themes, or what else? Yeah, maybe some real sad music when someone died. There were enough times when people or animals were dying, and music didn't really do that for me. But the rest of it makes up for it. I love the airship music, the ending themes that they got going on. Kind of like a medley thing they're doing, like Final Fantasy VI in a way. I like how they do that. Let's see, for the plot, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Pretty average. It gets the job done. Obviously, they were going for more of an old school form of storytelling where the plot is pretty bare bones, and let's see. There's not a whole lot of character development. There was a bit, but, that's really not the focus of the game. The focus was really more on the gameplay and music and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I thought the plot, didn't, really excite me, but it didn't hurt or take away from anything, or take away from my enjoyment of the game. So, yeah, I don't mind. I'd rather focus more on the gameplay. Yeah, for the battle mechanics, I'd give them 8 out of 10. Certainly better than what we had in a lot of the old school JRPGs. It's not just pure DPS and healing. A lot of useful buffs and everything going around. I like how they handled the upgrading for the crowns, although sometimes that could have been a problem, like in the first half of the game, where you don't have free access to different areas of the world. So if you're out of gems and you need something in particular, you're screwed. Like for Roland there, one of the things I wanted to do was get Magic Might by the time I was done, but the problem was that none of the enemies in Roland's Soul or the Spelvia dungeons dropped Topaz, and I was screwed. So I had to go back to an earlier save to undo that, or a save state, and get more Topazes in advance. Because, yeah, you can't leave the area or go back to the Tower of the Sky or anything like that. But yeah, I just wish the debuffs would have been more useful, and that's part of where I think the game goes old school to a fault, I think. Because, in the NES days, debuffs, who really cares about them? You might use them every now and then, but not very often. But yeah, here, the main problem with the debuffs is that they're so inaccurate. It's not really worth doing that when you could just one-shot the enemies, practically. So, yeah, I don't really do anything with that, and a lot of the job classes in the game are just dead useless. I'm okay with, maybe a third of the crowns or so. But, I mean, look at how many crowns I upgraded, which is not that many. Less than half, I think. And, I mean, even White Mage, which I used a lot, there was no point in upgrading them because the abilities just really aren't that good. Especially compared to, like, Salve Maker, who's just infinitely better there. So overall, I'd give the 4 Heroes of Light an 8 out of 10. I think it's better than the average JRPG on the DS there. I enjoyed playing it, and, well, you guys seem to enjoy the LP. I'm certainly interested in Bravely Default. That'll probably be the next game that I get, at least to play. I mean, it may be a while before I can actually make it an LP if I enjoy it, simply because I don't have a modded 3DS to record yet. But, well, we'll take this one step at a time there. You're not going to say the end, or Fiend? Or, no? Okay. Well, what's this? Well, after beating the game, well, they basically what they do is, well, they let you sort of save a post-game file, even though you really don't need to. But anyway, so what happens is you get sent back to Horn here, and Brant is still in his pajamas. So we got to re-equip the legendary stuff. And there's one more thing I want to check before taking off. Oh. The Cape of Light was still on there. I would thought that would have been returned. But all the other stuff was removed. But anyway, so yeah, time is rewound to before we fought Chaos there. And I want to just double check to make sure I've gotten all the treasure in the main storyline dungeon and all that. So let's just double check that. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, we got that. So now that's out of the way. But there's still a few things for us to do in the post-game. What is with all those 4 towers around the world anyway that we haven't been able to get in before? Find out next time on Let's Play the 4 Heroes of Light. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.